how much easier would your dating life be, my man, if you were like, oh yeah, bro, if I want to go talk to girls, I'm gonna go over here, man. I'm probably pretty good, dude. Because then it's like, even no matter where you live at, even if you live in like a small town with like 1,000 people, you're still gonna have like spots that you know you can go to in order to meet women. That would be pretty like relaxing, especially on the mind, instead of having to think like, ah, dude, where do I go to meet girls? So my promise to you, my man, is I'm gonna tell you in this video where I go personally to meet women, why I go here, and I have several clips that I'm looking at right now that I'm gonna play as well, including following this, that will discuss other areas that you can go. You're going to notice a trend with all of these spots that I'm gonna be discussing, and I'm gonna tell you why. So let's start off with the first clip.
Here are the best 10 places to meet girls that aren't online. Grocery store and farmer's market, dance classes, volunteering, personal development seminars, yoga and Pilates classes, co-working spaces, museums and galleries, the gym, networking events, through friends.
The easiest one that will get you in a relationship the fastest is going to be the last one, through friends. With women, when somebody else introduces you, they're like, hey, you two should meet. Hey, I think you would like this guy. That's social proof. That's going to make the woman more acceptable to meeting you. This is why women like men who are good with other women, because it's social proof. Oh, he's already good with the opposite sex. He's already good with women. He's got to have something that these other guys don't have. However, every other one of these places all involved in activity or some kind of event, but every single one of these could be done during the day. I am not a nighttime guy. One of my mentors that I'm studying right now very heavily is Owen Cook. Owen, one of the greatest in the world, if not the greatest, at social skills and picking up women. He built his whole life and career around going out at night, going to bars and clubs and nightlife. And listen, if that's for you, then by all means, bro, then bars and clubs, there's a fuck ton of women that go out there. That's going to be your playground to go and approach girls. I, as a 30-year-old in a wheelchair, do not enjoy going out late at night. I like being in bed by like 8 o'clock, bro. Like I kid you not, I start getting ready to go to bed at 7 o'clock every fucking night, and it's 4 o'clock right now. And I got to film YouTube videos, and I want to try to do at least an hour of editing so I can post like shorts and clips. But like, it's also a Wednesday too, man. I don't enjoy going out late at night anymore, bro. I just don't. I'm past that life, or past that part of my life. So where I go, areas that I go, okay, this is going to blow your mind. And I know I said I'm going to give you several places, and I'm going to. But listen to me. You can meet women anywhere that you go. If you see a girl, you have freedom of speech. First Amendment is freedom of speech. You are allowed to go and talk to that girl. I don't care if she's by herself. I don't care if she's in a group. I don't care if she's with a couple other guys. If she is, you could say, hey guys, what's going on? How do you guys know each other? And then you'll get that answer. Anytime you see a girl, you can say hi. So let's play the next clip, and then we'll talk about places that I go.
Here are the 3 best places to meet women this summer. If I'm being honest, any summer. Number 1, music festivals. Music festivals are huge, and lots of women are going there. Lots of women to talk to, lots of women to approach. Make sure that you're talking to them. Number 2, anywhere there is water. So if it's a lake, if it's a beach, if it's a river, if it's a pool, wherever there's water, women are best place to meet them. Number 3, farmers markets. Farmers markets are always popping up in the summer, and it's a great place because women will be walking around, buying stuff. You should be there too, introducing yourself.
I've never been to a music festival. There's a lot of people that go there. I know there's a big thing about the women that it's called Hochella, where I watched one reel where this girl was like, I literally like somebody in order to get these tickets. And the guy was like, no, you got to be joking. She goes, no, I'm literally not. I was like, dick, like, in order to get tickets. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. And so that's what I mean. Like, girls will do things to get tickets to these events. And me being around women that like basically run around half naked, all completely naked or whatever with nipple tassels on, that's not the girls that I'm interested in. I don't like girls like that. I don't know what kind of diseases that they may or may not have. I am not a big fan of music festivals. Now, if you're at like a local concert, sure, right? Because that girl might live in the area, sure. But for me, I live in a part of Florida where I know they've got EDC Orlando. Orlando's like 2 hours from me, and I don't know where EDC is in Orlando, so it could be 2 hours, 2.5 hours. What are the chances that I meet a girl at EDC that lives by me? Or like if she lives in Orlando or like Tampa or St. Pete, that's still an hour from me. I'm not gonna drive that far away to go meet a girl, bro. I just no thank you. However, the farmers market is an incredible time. I personally have had a mixed experience with the farmers market. I go to the farmers market in my area every single Sunday if it's not raining outside, because I'm in a wheelchair and I don't like getting rained on. I just bought the new Meta Ray-Ban glasses, so I'm going to be going and filming people just to show you guys what I do when I go to the farmers market, so I actually can post on my videos. Like, I talk to everybody, fucking everybody. But farmers market is a great place where girls, families, couples, they'll just go to. It's during the day and it's outside, so you're going to be in the sunlight, which is going to naturally make you feel better. I don't know how that works scientifically. I just know, like, when I am in the house for too long because I'm working, I kid you not, I'll go sit in my fucking driveway for like 10-15 minutes just to warm up, and I'm like, okay, cool, I'm awake now, I'm ready to go back to work, I'm ready to go back inside. The farmers market is one of the places that I love going to. Another area that I've been going to every Saturday as of recently is a place called Foxtail Coffee, 20 minutes from me, and like the popular part of town. Every single time I've been to that place, again, I take my dog with me, so he acts as my peacock, he gets attention. I have spoken to several people every single time I have gone to that coffee shop. Now, mind you, it's easy for me to do it because I have a beautiful European show dog. He's a German Shepherd. I don't know if you guys can see it on my phone or not. I'm gonna try to show you guys. See my dog that fixes? Maybe not. That's my dog. Beautiful dog. So he gets attention. Bro, it's so fucking easy to talk to girls with this thing. It's so easy. Hey, you girls like dogs? Oh, your dog's so pretty. Yeah, come and meet him. Come and meet him. Every time I hear someone say, your dog's so pretty, I've immediately just started stopping here. Come and say hi real quick before I go. Works. All right, let's play next clip, and then we'll finish talking about the other places. I've got a couple more, but I want you guys to continue hearing from other people.
If you're struggling to meet new people and you don't know where to go, I made a list for you so you can stop using that as an excuse. First up, we have coffee shops. Coffee shops are a great place to meet people. People are working, people are hanging out, people are reading. If you start to frequent a coffee shop once or twice a week, you will recognize people. You'll definitely meet a new friend, maybe romantic. Next up, we have workout classes. Group workout classes. I used to be a big hater because I thought it was cheesy, but honestly, the camaraderie, once or twice a week, if you do a group workout class, you do something hard together, you grind with other people, it's fun. And I know the run clubs on here, man, they get a lot of hate. It is pretty performative down there in Austin, Texas, but listen, it's a good place to meet people. It's a good place to meet friends. Next up, dog parks. If you have a dog and you are not utilizing the dog park, I'm
gonna cut the clip there, but as you guys saw, every single one of these locations was all something you can do outside. Now, the last one he mentioned about the co-ed sports, pickleball, paddleball, kayaking, run club, the gym, fucking awesome spots. Why? Because the way that works, like when I go to the gym and I talk to girls at the gym and I go and hit on girls and ask them out at the gym, a lot of guys would be like, oh, you're at the gym, you shouldn't do that. Like, okay, loser, then more girls for me. Because you want to be a fucking nerd and not talk to girls because you're at the gym? Grow up, man. When you do, I go to the gym because I enjoy going to the gym. I'm there to work out. So if I'm there to work out and I happen to be passing by a girl on my way to where I'm going, and I think I will stop and say something to her. I'm not going out of my way to talk to this girl, but on my way by, oh, you just happen to be right next to me. That's one of the things that I do that gets me out of my head. I've got these, again, Meta Ray-Ban glasses. I might try, well, in the gym, it's kind of hard. But if I'm out in public somewhere, I can show you guys how I do that. So all of these activities, you're doing something you enjoy doing, which means you're naturally going to be having fun. And what makes a girl's fucking panties wet? A guy that's not serious, that's having a good time, because that's going to make her feel good. It's not going to put pressure on her to be somebody, and she's going to feel good. And when she's feeling good, emotions create attraction or they destroy it. So that feel-good energy is going to make her attracted to you. That's why I think you should do stuff like gym or run club or like join a kickball team or something. And look, dude, if you ask a girl out and she says no and you got to see her all the time, then you just you got to accept it. You just got to be cool with it. Okay, yeah, you know what? Hey, man, that sucks, but you're cool. I'll see you around. And move on. Other places I go during the day, we said the farmer's market, we said the gym, we've said the coffee shop, fucking grocery stores. Awesome place, dude. Grocery store is so fun. I'll do like a lap around the grocery store with my dog. I just started doing this. I don't know why. I don't even think about it. I get out of my car and I'll fucking circle around the grocery store one time before I go looking for what I need, just because I can circle by people, and I'll pass by like girls, just women, older women, younger women, and I'll just say something to them. I just have a lot of fun doing it, man. I open everybody that I can at the grocery store. Everybody. I was talking to like 3-4 different girls today at the grocery store before I met the girl at the library. So that's another spot. The mall is another great place. Restaurants. Now look, again, if you're a nighttime guy, bars and clubs and restaurants during the nighttime, you're gonna have significantly more traffic than you will during the day. I like the daytime because the girls are not gonna be drinking, they're gonna be sober, and they're gonna remember that interaction with me. But when at nighttime, they could be drinking, so you could easily influence them. But if you pick a girl up that's been drinking and she wakes up the next day and God forbid she's like, oh my God, what am I doing here? Well, then you could get a charge on you, bro. Does it happen? I'm sure it does. Have I heard of that happening? No, but I just don't like the nighttime. Again, maybe because I don't enjoy going out anymore. But if you're younger, that might be for you, big dog. Anywhere you go in public is a great place to meet women. It's up to you, my man, to grow a pair of balls and just talk to her. Hey, excuse me. Listen, I know we're just passing by each other, but you are really cute. Oh, thank you. Yeah, what's your name? There you go. Hey, excuse me. This is so random, but you look like a type of girl that would own a pet monkey. A monkey? What? Now you're in a conversation. Just teasing girls like that today. Wow, you and I look like we'd be good. You and I look like our first date should be somewhere exotic and we get married immediately after, and then we have 17 kids within the first year. Oh, that would be awesome. You just have fun with it, man. All right, guys, so listen, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And look, my man, if you want my help personally developing the ability to date more girls, make more friends, and just live in absolute social freedom, being able to go anywhere in the world, anytime, any place, and being able to just say hi to anybody, talk to anybody, have an abundant life of just being able to do what the fuck you want when you want, because you know you can have a good time whether you're with people or not. I can help you develop the skills to do this. I'm a 30-year-old man in a wheelchair, and I film videos like this teaching guys like you how to do this. I know I can fucking help you. Click that link in the description. Go book a time to speak with me. Let's talk for a little bit and let's see if it even makes sense to work together. With that being said, my man, if you like this video, check out one of these two right here. Hey, dog. I'll see you in the next one.